Hey, how's everyone going? Next lesson we're going to do is we're going to start doing a nameplate, and we're going to use Old English lettering. So yes, you're going to have to do this. So go ahead, start screaming and panicking now because it's going to be a lot worse in your head right now than it actually is. There's a certain way you got to hold the stuff. I have two printed out right now. You have to practice strokes and you have to practice lettering before we get to the final piece. Okay? That's what this is here for. You'll have your inkwell, which is this right here. This is an inkwell. And it has a little teardrop in there. You're going to be tempted to mess with it. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't mess with it. Just put that off to the side. I like putting it to the side where my dominant hand, I'm right-handed, so do it there. A lot of the ones that we have are all rusted, so I'm cleaning them up as best I can currently and ordering some new ones because some were really damaged, so that the ink will flow well off of them. And well, it's actually not too bad. Keep that one. And there's different tips and they do different things, but we're just going to try to keep with one tip. These little pointy ones, yeah, they're supposed to be used for the more decorative stuff. We're not going to be worrying about those tips. We're going to use like the flat ones here, or even the round ones here, and I'll show you basically how to use that. Oh wait, there was one that was pretty good. That one. Okay. So in the bags, I do have a bag where all the tips are in, and I have the pens themselves. Okay? Please be careful. These little round things in the center, they can be poked out. I don't want you to do that because that ruins the whole thing, and then it doesn't work right. Okay, these are the ones that I've already kind of worked on. And some of them are, oh, look, that one's a nice one. Let's use a really nice one. Didn't see that one coming. There's different tips. So this one's a wide one. It's going to create a wider line. This one's round, so it's going to create a more fluid line, not so crisp as this one is. Okay. Those are the two that I prefer that you would learn off of. So it just slides right in there like that. Okay. You just want snug, you don't need it like pounded in there. And then you have your inkwell and you're going to put it in there. There's no ink in here. Anyway, there should be ink in here. There isn't. There's not enough. So I tilted it so I can get enough ink. And this is like your reservoir. This is where you want to hold the pen. You want this out facing you. Okay? And I have too much ink on here. So if you have too much, what you do is just like a brush. Put it off in there, and then you can dunk it and get your ink back. A lot of times, first time you're going to do this, you're going to have too much ink. That's okay because you're just practicing. You should practice making lines towards you. All your movements should be towards you, not away. You don't want to do one of these numbers and just like keep on writing back and forth. You can, but when you go the opposite direction this way, you can tend to damage the brush or the pen. So if I'm looking on here, I'm going to practice my letters and numbers. So you go one way and then you go another way for the O or the 1. I mean the 0. for the one, come down. Oh, I got too much ink. And then you can come across. 2. It's kind of a 2. This is not really great paper to work on, but you would practice these. Okay. Alright. You can see that the ink is really running. This is Higgins ink. It's not the best. Other things you want to practice is, the curves. So you can get your O's down really good. And even loop-de-loops. That is fine. So you can get more wrist action to some of the designs that you're going to have to make. Because to make even an E, 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3. To make an A, there's an A. The A's on this one is a little bit different. Okay. A lot of the B's, the D's, the G's, and all that, they have a certain configuration to them. So even a B, okay, that would be a B. C, that would be a C. Okay, you don't want to press hard, you just want to drag it across the paper. And the same thing for I. I should be using a different tip than this one. Because it's not coming out as well as I'd like. I'm going to try to keep them all uniform. Right now I'm not doing uniform. I'm just going to show you the basics on how it is to be done. Okay? So you want to bring it towards you. And you want to try to emulate the alphabet as best you can. So you're going to practice, and then eventually you're going to write your name on a plate to make a nameplate using the Old English style. So you need to practice, your mustaches, your C's, forwards and backwards, and your loops. Those things. We'll need to have loops. All right. See how I did that? Lots of practice.